Hey, welcome back to SourceFed. My name is Elliot Morgan.
I'm Meg Turney.
Sunday morning, 6 individuals were murdered in a Sikh temple in Oak Creek, Wisconsin, before police shot the lone gunman to death. That gunman has since been identified as Wade Michael Page, who served in the U.S. Army for about 6 years. More details on the shooting will be released throughout the day, but here's what we know so far. The FBI is treating this as an act of domestic terrorism. The shooting suspect and a police officer engaged in a shootout, and the police officer was shot multiple times but did survive.
There has been some dispute regarding whether this is technically an act of domestic terrorism or a hate crime, but either way, nobody knows the motive behind the attack. The gunman entered the temple, said nothing, and opened fire, causing congregation members to hide in closets and text their loved ones of their locations. Some media outlets, in an incredible display of stupidity, broadcast the locations of those hiding, even before police could confirm that there was only one gunman.
Last night, a bomb squad swarmed a neighborhood, evacuated several houses, and searched a duplex. The shooting has devastated the local Sikh community. Sikhism is a monotheistic faith, meaning they serve one God, that was founded in South Asia more than 500 years ago. It has about 27 million followers worldwide, making it the 5th largest religion in the world.
A typical American Sikh service consists of meditation, singing a prayer, and preparing a meal that's open to the community. Many members of that church were preparing that meal when they heard the suspect open fire on the congregation. Satwat Singh Kalia reported of the gunman. He didn't speak, he just began shooting.
The suspect was a 6-foot-tall, bald white man who no one had previously seen in the temple, but did walk around like he knew exactly where he was going. Devendra Nagra, who had a sister that barely escaped the gunfire, stated, "We never thought this could happen to our community. We never did anything wrong to anyone."
And FBI agent Teresa Carlson stated, while the FBI is investigating whether this matter might be an act of domestic terrorism, no motive has been determined at this time. At the time of the attack, very little was known about what was going on inside. Many congregants thought that this was a hostage situation or that there were actually several gunmen inside the temple.
So our thoughts and prayers go out to the Sikh community in light of this senseless shooting. I personally can only hope that we treat this shooting with the same amount of respect with which we treat any other church shooting. And like we always do with national tragedies, there's going to be a ton of talk in the coming weeks about gun control and racism and religious freedom. However, the bottom line is that people should be allowed to worship in this country in any way they want to and do so without the fear of being persecuted.
And as reports continue to come in regarding the shooter and the motive, the primary focus of the tragedy should be on the families of those victims. And of course, we'll update you with any information we do find. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Elliot Morgan.